Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of the Love Island Recap.
Welcome.
We're going through episodes 9 through 14 today.
We got
minus After Sun.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit.
We
about
don't
After
watch
Sun.
that at all.
Give us unseen bits, please.
Honestly, bring back unseen bits. Let's go.
Okay, so episode 9, we'll start with the kiss and tell.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was called? Kiss and tell challenge? It was just I feel like it was a freaking
S&M.
yeah. It was BDSM fucking
Yeah.
challenge.
I don't know.
What the
That's
hell?
what ChatGPT says it's called.
Yeah.
It must be called that.
I feel like probably not because they'd be lying on here, honestly, all the time.
That's true.
But
Yeah. And then we got 3 new bombshells.
how did you feel about, like, I felt really cringe watching the girls be doing, like, the BDSM stuff in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Like, Huda was sucking his penis.
Bro, Huda uses sex as a tactic.
Yeah, as, like, a manipulative tactic. I thought Sierra ate down Boots, and then Huda was just too far.
Too much.
Like, I don't want to actually watch you guys fucking.
Yeah.
I just want to, like,
I
a little
agree.
taste of it.
Yeah, but I loved Austin just staring at them like...
Oh, my God. Austin was being really funny. Like,
Dude.
trying to get a slap on the butt from Ariana.
Didn't she slap him
Yeah,
on the
she
butt?
did.
Oh, I love him, kind of.
I know. He's really funny.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I don't love his
It's unfortunate.
reposts, and I really wish that weren't the case because he would be a fan favorite otherwise if he weren't
Right.
a fucking freak.
Agreed.
Like, why is he a freak for that? I was looking through his reposts, and they were so ridiculous. Like, so ridiculous.
I know.
couldn't.
It's also really stresses me out that he is only with, like, the women of color in the villa and
Yes.
not with... I mean, I'm happy for them and him, but also I'm confused.
Yeah, because
Why are you reposting that stuff?
I know.
Obviously, you have that opinion because you reposted that stuff, so I don't understand what is going on, and I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm scared because I feel
yeah.
like
I wish I did not know about that because
I
then I
know.
would like him, but I guess
I know.
I should know about it.
But yeah, the more you know.
Yeah.
And then Iris and Pepe and Jalen come in, and I have to say, like, Jalen kissing was really scaring me.
Oh my God, the mouth open.
I thought they were gonna have to get
lips.
dentures after that. Like, he
was
knocked all their
literally
teeth out almost.
Eating their entire face off.
It was way too crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't think anyone enjoyed it either because of the
Well,
way that it was.
I don't know. I couldn't watch. It was too much
It was a
smooching
lot.
for me. They kiss so much more on this.
They do. They have been doing a lot more, like, sexual kissing challenges.
Yeah.
I mean, the first day they were kissing each other.
First day and
Matching
second
up.
episode, they were just smooching.
That's wild.
I will say when they brought on the 2 male bombshells, Pepe and Jalen, I was like, can we get a hotter guy?
Yes, same.
Can we get the hottest guy
Just
available?
because, like, a bombshell is supposed to be a bombshell, not a fucking shrapnel. Like, they were giving shrapnel, like, shards of a
Yeah.
bomb, not a
I
fucking
mean,
bomb.
They're both attractive men, but when I think of a bombshell, I'm thinking like
Miguel.
Pedro Pascal's coming in with, or what's that other guy's name that sounds like Pedro Pascal?
I don't know who sounds like him.
Mezcal?
Paul Mezcal.
Paul Mezcal.
Paul Mezcal is not even a bombshell. He's only hot because we, like, have watched him and stuff. If we saw him sight unseen, like, didn't know anything about him,
Who
we
is a
wouldn't think he was
bombshell
hot.
to you?
I think Miguel was a great bombshell last year, and
Well,
that's all I can
didn't think
think
he
of
was
right
cute
now.
until I knew him, though.
Oh, really?
Not really.
I didn't think he was, like, I thought he was hot. I thought he was hot.
Yeah. I guess.
Like, he was, like, off the bat.
Charlie was a good bombshell.
I do not agree with that.
I know
at
you
all.
did not like him, but I was on the floor.
I think he's not a bombshell. I don't think he's ugly, but I don't think he's a bombshell by any fucking means.
That's so crazy.
I think Pepe is also a hatfish because I looked at his TikTok and he looks so hot with a hat on
Yeah.
and without.
And I think also they didn't do them they did them a disservice by making them wear those outfits.
Agree.
Because they both looked bad. When they were walking, if I saw a man wearing that in that situation or like in the bedroom, I'd be like dried up.
Get out of
shriveled.
here. I'm
Gotta
shriveled
go.
up, girl.
Get
Sit
that
here in
outfit
desert.
off.
Yeah, no, I can't with that.
But then Iris making out with Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, we have to talk about Huda's backbend.
Yeah, the backbend of a century.
Bitch, if you don't quit it right now, thank you. She's so fucking annoying.
She's so annoying, and we are going to.
No,
get
actually,
into it.
I could make a whole 2-hour episode about how annoying she is.
We should.
So like, we gotta like kind of chill because I will be talking about how annoying she is way too much.
She's just so irritating to watch, but
it's like not giving fucking Love Island. Like, it's Love Island.
No, and Jeremiah was kind of looking through. Like, he was looking through too.
Yeah,
Everybody was doing
Everyone
that.
was looking through.
But
you don't gotta say shit.
you don't have to freaking do a whole damn.
You could be like, haha, or like Taylor's being funny, like, I'm the only sheriff in town. Like,
dude, he was so funny. His little legs and his dance.
Oh my god, the way his body is, like, he's so skinny, so the way his body looked when it was chained up, dude, was like, how long have you been chained up for, girl? He's scrounging for some fucking food.
Oh my god.
No, it's so funny. I love him. He's really funny.
Yeah.
I wish we got to see a little bit more of, like, Taylor's like, I feel like Taylor has a really funny personality, and honestly, I love Amaya.
Me too.
Me and Jack were talking about it last night. We were both like, we love it because we're jealous of how like unaware and how herself she is. Like, sometimes we wish we could just be like, who gives a fuck, and just be yourself so much to the point where it's like cringy but also admirable.
I kind of love it.
It's like it's giving, for like, right when she came and she was being like a little wacky doodle, I was like, this is kind of Ekin-Su. And you don't know Ekin-Su, right?
I remember.
Or did you watch her?
What is she from?
Love Island UK.
I
she
feel
was
like I've seen her.
You've probably seen clips.
She was
Ekin-Su
on.
and Davide.
I think she was on Traders.
She was.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I know who that is.
She was on Traders, but she was like crazy and very out there on the season that she was on, and just like you could tell she was a little not self-aware, and that was kind of like, I feel like that's kind of what Amaya's giving, but like, I love it. Like, her fucking acting like they're volunteering as tributes for Hunger Games.
We don't want to,
We don't
want to. Like, girl,
wild.
Well,
and
you know
so
what? You
funny.
guys voted off the wrong damn person.
No, why?
But we're skipping.
Yeah, we are skipping. Okay.
I mean, we can, but episode 10, boo, tomato, nothing happens.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. Nothing. They just all sit around and talk.
Wait, is that when they fight about the pancake?
Yeah, it's when they fight about the pancake.
Okay.
It's Pancake Gate.
No protein? And this is undercooked. And why is another man helping your girl make breakfast?
Do you know what I've noticed about Huda that, I mean, I'm sure other people have noticed this, but she will be like, I can't believe that you made out with him. I don't care, though.
Uh-huh.
I don't care, though. Like,
You do.
you do care because you're fucking talking about it.
And, like, she'll always be like, I'm bothered. I don't give a fuck. Yes, you do. So bad. You give the most fucks in the entire world.
Hyperventilating. You care so much.
Like, I've never seen someone care more.
And I will admit, I do that sometimes, where I'm like,
No,
I don't
same.
really care that you did that, but like, let's talk about it for 5 hours.
Yeah, but actually I'm going to go vent to my friends about it for 97 years over 20 martinis.
I know, actually, though. I mean, I do feel like I have empathy for her because this is like a heightened emotion, like emotional situation that she's in, and she is a mommy. She's a mother. She's a mother. But she's not acting like one right now. She's,
I know,
like, not
and that's
doing
the
great.
thing as well. It's like, that is a very big being. A very big thing.
I was like, what?
That is a very big thing with like young mothers, and I feel like I can say this because my mom was a young mother, and she had her first kid at 19, and she was very stunted in like emotional growth. Like by the time she was 40, she was only 25. You know,
Right,
like
yeah.
because there's
But you have
so
to
much
stop.
you don't get to experience when
Right.
you have a kid. So then you kind of like stunt that to take care of your kid, and then it's like.
Yeah, it's giving high school relationship, like heavy.
And you can just tell, like, she says, like, the reason why I'm so emotionally mature is because I'm a mom. You mean
Emotionally mature? Like, Literally, where
please,
are you
where?
emotionally mature?
The least emotionally mature.
I haven't seen her be emotionally mature for 3 minutes.
No. Chelley is so emotionally mature.
Chelley is.
She'd be stressing me out by how calm she is and like
So
how collected
calm.
she is. She's like,
I know.
well, that's okay. I know. And I'm like,
the problem
me
is
some of that.
we don't see enough of the other couples.
I know.
We don't see
so
enough
annoying.
of anything but fucking Jeremiah and Huda. And then when we do see the other people, they're talking about Jeremiah and Huda.
Which
like,
makes sense. I would be too. I'd be like,
I would never shut up about it.
I'd be
like,
fucking,
did you fucking see what
I
Huda
know.
did? I would not be her
I wonder
friend.
how much they're like talking shit about her behind the scenes.
That's
because
why I need unseen bits.
it's very hard for me to not like be talking shit about that. I would be looking like the biggest bitch in the world if they showed me talking shit.
We talk shit about stuff that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah,
still.
and like we're not nice about it.
No, I mean I'd be kicked off the show.
Yeah,
for being
I
a
feel
bully.
same. But I wouldn't be like. I would be nice about it to her face, but not like I'd be stern, not mean or like bully like. But I would let her know, like, girl, you're being delusional. Because after a certain amount of time, I can only hold it in for so long.
I think she's kind of scary, though.
She is, but I think
I would be more like, do we think that we're being a little... like, I would not be like, you're being delusional.
No, same.
I'd be like, I feel like we need to take it down a notch.
Yeah.
Like, you met
this
him,
and this and this, and try to like...
And the girls do make comments like that where they're like, oh, it's like
Sierra does
day 4.
Yeah.
And she's like... having a panic attack. Like, it's okay if you feel a connection with him, that is amazing, but you're on Love Island. Like, even if you guys don't want to explore anything else, the way that you're acting is why we're all reacting this way to it. Like, if you guys weren't fighting, if you weren't gaslighting him, if you weren't gaslighting everyone else about what he says, nobody would have any problem with you.
No.
If you guys were like just a strong, stable, normal couple and that was it and you guys were boring, then nobody would have cared.
I mean, you can still even have your crash outs, but it's like a little different level.
It's like crashing out over a fucking pancake.
Exactly.
And no protein. No protein.
And also Taylor helping her make another pancake, her freaking out about that as well is wild behavior.
Also, god damn, you need a pancake that fucking bad, bitch.
Right, and you can't make your own, though.
And you're a mom.
And you're a mamacita.
She did that on purpose because Jeremiah was
she's
right
like,
there.
Taylor, help me. Because he's right there, and I want him like to shove it in his face. And Jeremiah didn't even pick up on that until she brought it up.
And I loved the way that Jeremiah was sitting there in his glasses with his hair brushed out with the towel, and he's just like, "Huh? Like, what is going on? Like, why are we fighting about a pancake?"
Yeah, he was shook. He's like, "Wait,
what?
You said like, why are you saying that?"
She's like, "Eat your breakfast.
Eat your breakfast.
You're a grown man."
You need to eat all of your breakfast.
Bruh. If I was Jeremiah, I would have smacked that bitch in the face, but you
God.
can't do that. So
I would have been like, dude, stop treating me like I'm your child, because I'm not. Let me live my life. I'll eat however much I fucking want to. Girl.
I cannot.
Okay, well, obviously Pepe and Hannah be making out.
Yeah, Pepe and Hannah making out. We need to talk about Charlie and Hannah. I felt really bad about that.
I know, and that's the reason I didn't vote for Hannah to be with... I voted for Sierra to be with Pepe because I was like, I think she's just having fun right now, but I think they are endgame, so I was like, I'm not going to do that. And I'm really sad.
I voted for Amaya. My question is, why did we not put Amaya with Pepe? Why did we keep Amaya with Ace, the guy who said, "Don't touch me, don't call me babe, don't look at me, don't breathe near me"? Why did we do our girl dirty like that?
Well, because Hannah and Pepe had the strongest connection.
I know, but
out of all of them,
Amaya was like,
they talked like once, and then
I know, but Amaya was like, "A guy got a crush."
Yeah, but then I think like so much overpowered that everyone forgot. It was like one scene, and then it was like they were making out 20 times. They were like obsessed with each other.
To me, I interpret it as Hannah just wanted to make out with someone.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
I feel
interpret
like
it as
America
a
was like,
connection.
oh, they like each other. Let's put them together. Like,
yeah,
because I didn't even think about Amaya. That's why I put Sierra.
And Charlie would have won the whole damn show.
I agree. I thought they would be the winners. Genuinely, people think that he might be coming back for Casa because they've done that before.
But it wasn't he seen in public?
Yeah. What does that mean?
Is he allowed to go into public if they're putting him in casa?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. I feel like they'd keep him locked up.
I
So
don't
he
think
can't
they do
see
anymore.
anything. Oh.
Because I don't know if you saw Iris's TikTok account, but like a day before she went as a bombshell, she was in a room with all of her friends, and the TV behind her, there was an episode of Love Island on of this season.
Oh.
So like I don't think they locked him away
for that. But I feel like for him, because he was off on the show, if he goes into casa, like the girls are gonna be like, what is everyone saying?
They still try to ask the bombshells that.
Oh.
Though.
Even God, I can't wait for. I hope
we just don't see that stuff.
I want Huda to go home, but part of me wants her to be there for casa so that she can find out we all hate her.
I know, and I want her to find out that, but I want her to take it as constructive criticism.
She's not going to.
I know she's not, because I do feel bad, and like it does make me like feel sad and feel, even though I fucking actually, she pisses me the fuck off. Mm-hmm. I obviously don't want anyone to be like mentally ill and like not want to live anymore because people are bullying the fuck out of her.
I'd rather she find out we don't like her while she's there. 1, so I can watch, and 2, so that she's not alone.
Yeah, but
because like once she's off the show, then she like is just gonna be like engulfed with like 70,000 like blindsided hella. Mm-hmm. Like at least if she finds out there, she can like start mentally preparing herself, and
hopefully the girls will be there for them.
Right.
I hope that they do the Twitter challenge.
Yeah, me too.
Where they show all the tweets and stuff. Yeah. Because I need her to like get a fucking grip for a second.
Hopefully this is her wake up call. Imagine if we'll talk about it later. Never mind.
Okay, America Decides. Is that where we're on next or no?
Yeah. That was amazing.
I know. We just kind of talked about that, though.
Yeah, we kind of did, but not really.
Everyone was... I was like scrolling through TikTok, mm-hmm. and I would open the comment section, every picture would be like, everyone put Iris and Jeremiah together. Everyone's just like,
yeah.
We've never been so together on a vote in our entire lives in America.
I was like... I hope this isn't like a Trump situation where I'm just on this side of TikTok, but everyone else voted for like Iris to be with Nick or something like stupid.
Yeah. Ugh. No, but I was like, we
prevailed, America. We did it.
We really did it.
We did our big one with that one.
We did it, Joe.
Honestly, that was so fun to watch too. I love voting.
I know. So much. I love voting too. Oh, and then Charlie, Taylor, and Huda were all vulnerable. Then they had to vote someone off.
And Austin fucked up.
That
was crazy.
I'm surprised. Like, I don't get why Austin would have voted for Huda. It would have made more sense. I feel like every single time there's a vote or anything like that, like, it makes more sense for the guys to go for the guys and the girls to go for the girls.
I don't understand why anybody voted for Charlie after he was the only one to stand up there and say, me and Hannah just had an amazing conversation and like we are together. And Hannah didn't say like, yeah, like I really want to be with him.
Yeah.
And then Amaya's like, yeah, I'm going to vote for Charlie, even though Hannah and I just had a whole conversation about how much she likes him and she realized it just now, but I'm going to vote for him still.
I know. I thought that when Charlie started talking, I was like, oh, he's about to send himself home.
Dude, same. I was like, no.
Everyone, I think they thought that too, because they were like, no.
But then they all voted for him.
I know.
I'm so confused. I still cannot figure out why they voted for him. I don't understand the thought process because it was an even vote the whole time. Like, if one person more had voted for Huda, like...
I know, Amaya or Amaya should have just voted for Taylor and then they would have a tie break and then she wouldn't have to be the reason that Charlie went home. That's what I would have done.
Yeah,
if I were her.
But what if it was like they all go home now?
No, that would not happen. That would not happen. They would say, okay, well now there's like a tie break, so these people have to.
Yeah, or you have to vote again or something.
Go as a group or something and figure it out. I don't know, but I don't think they would send all of them home.
Ugh, that was a lot. I just really needed Huda to go home, to be honest. But then, what happened?
Jeremiah couples with Iris in the Love Comes Knocking game?
Yeah, that was last night's episode.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
What the hell is Love Comes Knocking?
The door?
Oh, Oh my god.
Hello.
Wait, so what are we talking about
We also
next?
need to talk about. We kind of skipped a little bit of the challenge when Huda was looking through the door at Jeremiah making out with Alandria. We didn't talk about that challenge at all.
Yes, the wood chopper shit, lumberjack shit with Paige DeSorbo.
Yeah, and she was there and gone in a flash.
And it was because she was really hot.
Was it?
It was really hot or something.
I heard
I
that
saw her.
They had to refilm it a couple things. They had to stop filming because people were getting hurt on the spinning log.
Yeah, I forget what happened, but I saw like Paige actually commented on it, and also because people were like, "Why the fuck did you wear that?" She had like a bunch of things planned like weeks before, like of what to wear that was Love Island themed, and then the night before they were like, "Do you have anything lumberjack themed?" And she was like, "I don't think so." Then she sent that dress, and they were like, "Perfect, that's lumberjack themed." So she had to wear that dress because it needed to be lumberjack themed.
Lumberjack themed.
It didn't. It should not have to be lumberjack. Like
lumberjack. What the fuck is a lumberjack theme? Brown. Just she wore was brown.
Their fucking furry ass bikinis they had on with their like denim shorts.
I wouldn't have even sent that girl. She should have not told them she had that.
I know. I would have been like, sorry, don't have anything. I'll have to wear this.
Yeah, can't she just wear black? Huh?
It was really weird. But yeah, I forget like what the exact situation was. But she did end up commenting on it, and I was like, okay, slay. But wait, there was something else I really wanted to say, and now I forget.
When they all went on the date, all the 3 new bombshells went on a date.
Oh my god, we gotta talk about Huda waking up Taylor in the middle of the night.
Bro, the ghost of Huda. The haunting of Huda. I think I sent you that.
What the
She's
actual?
Like, they're gone.
Bro, I think all those bombshells just went on a date. Taylor's like, I actually couldn't fucking care less, girl. Let me sleep.
Yeah, why are you waking my ass up?
And then he even said that later on to like Ace or something. I don't even know who he said that to, but he's like, Huda woke me up in the middle of the night. So annoying.
She woke everyone up. The lights were still off.
Yeah.
Fully.
She's like hunching her, like a little hunchback around, like
the bombshells are on a date.
Like checking the beds and seeing if they're in the beds was crazy.
On another level of I'm scared of her.
Insane. Like she would be the type of person that would like put a tracker in her ex's car and like follow them around all day and make it their full-time job.
Would you share your location with me?
That was wild. Oh my god, dude.
All of the little comments that she makes, like where she thinks she's being funny or goofy or silly, it's like, girl, you're being so dead ass about everything.
Yes.
Like, she's like, when are you going to show me how much you like me? And he's like, what? She's like, show me.
Ew. Stop.
That's what she did.
I hate that so much.
And he was like, girl, what the fuck?
Maybe if you wanted him to show
and also
you, then just like don't marry him day 2, maybe? And then maybe
everyone calls us mom and dad.
Who?
I have never heard that once come out with it.
Like your daughter calls you mom. That's it, girl.
I know.
You're not mom and dad. You're the least mom and dad in the entire world.
It's actually scary to me that she is a mom and acts this way, because imagine if Jeremiah wasn't him and he was just a pushover, like, idiot guy.
He kind of is a pushover.
I mean, I don't think I don't think Jeremiah is a great person to begin with, but I think that he's like, it's been like a week and a half and he's already like, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like if he was just like
he is a little bit
he is for
crazy though, and he eggs it on, and he likes that she's crazy, because when she freaked out about him telling Iris that they had a bad day, she's like, you don't ever tell another bitch our problems. And he's like, you're so cute. Huh? Cute? More like scary.
Dude, in the way that if a guy said that to me after I had just said that with that much anger, I'd be like, you're pissing me off.
Yeah.
You're not taking this fucking serious.
I know. I'd be like so upset if he didn't like take me seriously. He's like, you're so cute. I'm like,
ew. I'll show you cute.
They're both toxic, but then Huda takes it to another level. Like, I definitely think Jeremiah eggs it on, and he obviously love bombed the fuck out of her, but they love bombed each other.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
They love bombed each other. Like, Jeremiah was so protective day 2, and then he was just not protective ever again after that.
Dude, day one, the first time they met and he kissed whoever it was on the cheek instead of like at the coupling up, the first coupling up, and he was like, I don't want to be disrespectful. That you shouldn't have done that because she was like, that
because that set the precedent of like what it was gonna be, and then that was how you needed to behave the whole time. Whereas, like, what Ace was just like, whatever, I'll make out with whoever, and I'm not saying anything good about Ace. Honestly, I don't really like him that much, but. Dude, it's Love Island. You gotta just go for it. You gotta go for the kissing.
And not talking to anyone else is crazy. Like, at least get pulled for some chats and, like, see what's good.
Everyone needs to talk to everyone.
Like, I can't even recall a time in Huda and Jeremiah's relationship where they had a good chat. Dude. Enough for me to be like, oh,
they like each other. No, every single time it was her nagging at him about something.
Yeah, and
or
being
them
like,
fighting or being toxic.
How much do you like me? Do you want to shower together? Oh,
are you mad at me?
Are you mad at me?
Are we closed off?
Yeah, are we closing off? Will you share your location with me? Like, that's not love.
It was all just her trying to get reassurance from him the entire time. Every conversation that we saw, at least, was just her trying to get reassurance to make her anxiety go away because she's anxious attachment.
That should be enough for her to realize that that's not your man. If you need to be like, do you
or
like
that
me?
you just need to like work on yourself, because I think even a secure person, if she was in a relationship with a secure person, no secure person would want to put up with her.
No.
So she needs to like work on her. It's a very much like it's her. Jeremiah is not innocent. I'm not saying that. No. But it's very much like Huda needs to get it together and like realize and take accountability for how she acts as well.
And she's trying to make it seem like he's the big problem in their relationship when it's. Honestly, like, I feel like he's just reacting to what she's giving him. Like, I don't think that he's a bad person. I think Huda's a bad person.
I think Jeremiah is definitely immature and like.
But so are all of the guys.
Yeah,
like,
they're all immature.
All in their lower. Isn't Jeremiah like 24?
Yeah, I think he's 24. Like, about to be 25.
No shit, he's gonna be immature. Like, we already know that. We're watching Love Island, but like, she is taking it to another level. And he hasn't done anything wrong. What did he do wrong?
Yeah,
everything that he's done that wasn't great is in a response to what she's saying and doing to him. Like, I can't think of one reason to be mad at Jeremiah.
I can't really either, honestly.
Like, other than like nothing. What did he do? What did this man do?
I don't know.
I'm not saying he's a good guy. I mean,
he's not a bad guy.
I think that he is a little bit gaslighty, a little bit love bomby, but she is like a liar. She's calling him a liar. What the fuck did he lie about? She's telling the girls he wants to move in with me and then saying he's a liar. Girl, you are the one who made up the lie.
No, but I think she genuinely believes this in her head is what
that's what I'm
scary.
Saying. Like,
she believes the delusions, so she's not even lying. Really, like, to us she is, but I think in her head she's telling the truth because she is picturing a completely different scenario than what actually
she's like
happens.
We're in love and we're getting married. Like, when he did a little dance,
he is the stepdad to my child.
She was like, don't do that at our wedding. I'm like,
please don't ever say wedding within the first.
Don't say wedding at Love Island.
Ever.
Don't.
Unless it's a challenge. Like, that you're fucking dressing up as a bride or something.
Don't do that.
Well, last night was episode 14.
Yes.
And this was...
Love Comes Knocking.
Finally, they're fucking recoupling. Like, it was really quick after the Bombshells got paired. But if you think about it, they haven't like gotten to decide who they're coupled up with in so long. Amaya's been coupled up with Ace for so long. Like Ace slept in that fucking Soul Ties for 5 days straight. And so it was probably 6 or like 7 days till they got to.
Ace should not have fucking picked Amaya.
Just to be like Chelley, makes Chelley want him more.
Like, I was talking to my guy friend that watches this show. And he was saying, I'll just tell you what the fuck he says. Shout out to Dan. He was like, he's very communicative about his shit. He's setting his own boundaries, basically, is what he was saying.
Who, Ace?
Yeah. And I was like, You
communicative.
are coupling up with a person and you know that you have to sleep in the bed with them. Like, her touching your leg, like, Ace just went about it all the wrong way.
That's wrong way. And you can't tell me you don't like touching. No, you don't like touching from Amaya.
Yeah. And you shouldn't have coupled up with her.
So stop trying to act like those are your boundaries. Those are not your boundaries.
Like, finally, they're coupled up, Ace and Chelley.
Thank God.
And honestly, I think Chelley deserves a better man than Ace.
And I feel like Amaya and Austin, they really, their personalities go together like fucking peanut butter and jelly.
So dumb, I feel like.
I know. And they're just like,
yeah, like, they're not dumb, but
no, but they're very airheady.
Yes, I think that's a nicer way to.
But in an endearing way, because I find them very entertaining. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that I like it, and
Amaya's like got no thoughts behind those eyes, and I love that for her.
Yeah.
I wish that I was like that.
I know,
sometimes.
And they're always just like, like they're having fun together.
I know.
Whereas like Austin and Chelley, I think Shelley's just really like calm and like just chill, and Austin is more of like a weirdo freak, but like in a good way. I'm also a weirdo freak, so
same.
But
so how did you feel about whose door was locked? Oh,
I knew it was gonna.
Yeah,
because I saw the way they were acting that episode, and I could just tell by her being with Taylor like the entire episode.
Well,
and laying with him and stuff.
Before we got to vote on who she got to be recoupled up with, like in that episode at the beginning, she was like, I think I like Taylor more. Mm-hmm. So I felt kind of bad for that. But
I know, I did too. But I'm glad she got to explore the connection with Jalen at least.
Me too.
And Jalen was so sweet. I'm really sad he got sent home. Like, I wanted him. He deserved another chance to find love.
I know.
Like, Huda had her chance, and she fucking blew it out of the damn.
And what's pissing me off the most about Huda staying is, like, the preview for Thursday night. They're like, I'm not going to save her again. Why did you save her a second time? Like, you saw how she just acted, and you guys fucking hate it. I don't understand.
I'm surprised they did. Like, I genuinely thought, oh, Huda's going home.
Mm-hmm,
like,
me too.
Everyone's annoyed at her, and she's going to go home.
I was shocked by Ace standing behind her.
And then she was like trying to reach out to his hand, and he's like, oh, hell no. He said, hell no.
Why did he do that? Maybe for Taylor. But like,
maybe
Jalen would not have kept pursuing. I couldn't think of
any reason.
I don't feel like Jalen would have kept pursuing Alandria after that.
Yeah, I get like Taylor standing behind Huda. Okay, whatever. But like Jalen, not that he's like not competition, but he's not like a bad, mean guy. He seemed so chill, so nice, very respectful.
Yeah.
Like, I literally loved him, and I really wish we got to see more of him. Like, he could have stayed.
He was so sweet.
Because he was very sweet, and like,
I think that was the first time he was ever at a beach.
He literally is from the smallest town ever. Like,
I loved him.
Never been out of the country. He got his passport for this Love Island.
He even... It's crazy to me how someone like that even knows what the show is. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe his sisters or something.
Yeah, probably. Someone he's friends with. But loved him. I really wish that he got chosen over Huda. And then Huda talking so much shit about Iris, being like, she's not a girl's girl. She moves weird. And then...
What did she do? I don't understand what she did. America...
Nothing.
We did that. Iris did not fucking do that. And Iris coming in and... saying like I'm interested in Jeremiah like has nothing to do with why we did that at all. Even if she said I'm interested in Nick, I would have said Jeremiah.
Yeah, me too. I get why Huda would think like, oh, maybe something was going on behind her back, maybe. And we saw like clips of Iris in the way that Jeremiah were talking. Maybe they were being like sneaky and like
didn't have that much time.
But we didn't see any of that. We didn't see anything. We just simply didn't want Huda and Jeremiah.
No, she's delusional, and that's the problem.
It was really sad when she's calling Iris out, not even calling Iris out, calling Jeremiah out in front of everyone, saying he said that you're not his type, that he's not attracted to you, and he doesn't want to sleep in a bed with you. In front of everyone.
Scapegoat.
A scapegoat is crazy. And her saying it a second time, a scapegoat. Did you see the TikTok?
Yes, I've seen everything, girl.
The fucking TikTok was so funny. It was like, he's using her as a scapegoat. And then it was like an AI fucking her riding a goat. Whoa, I died. I was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
When she was listening to the boys talk after that date, I was like,
she made up so much in her head.
What he was saying wasn't nice, but what she relayed to everyone else wasn't what he said.
What even did he say?
He said, shoulda, coulda, woulda, gone home. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
No, he said, like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, comforted her after the situation.
Yeah, and he said she should go home.
He did?
She should have gone home.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, girl. He said, he was like, I wish she went home last night instead of Charlie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember that.
Let me fact check. Huda's cooked is crazy.
I think he's just saying, like, they're
no, but
cooked.
Listen.
Like,
listen. I'd rather Huda have gone home.
He was saying something. I don't think he was saying that. I think it was something else.
Why do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, truthfully, I'd rather Huda have gone home.
I don't know. It's giving
it feels
that it
like
wasn't
producers edited.
It's giving that wasn't like really.
Because he probably said like
context.
truthfully something else, and then they just put should have gone home.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I
but
mean,
she still made a big fuss out of him saying. He said that he wanted to get to the end with Iris. He never said that. He never said that.
No,
like
unless he said that and they didn't show us. But they would have showed it.
Said that, though.
Or they're trying to like. No, he wouldn't have said that in front of everyone like that.
He wouldn't have. He maybe would have thought that, but he would not have said that to all the guys and on like camera. I mean, he did slip up in the beginning saying like, if we win this shit to Huda, which was crazy. But
yeah, I'm so confused.
Her actions are crazy.
Yeah.
Just like immediately in the shower saying he's a pussy ass bitch. My husband wouldn't do that. Blah, blah, blah. And then being like, eavesdropping.
He should have comforted her.
I agree.
Like there's something that he should have done.
That is one thing that I thought was a little wrong.
Like he's reacting to what she's doing. Like, I'm sorry to be like say this like this, but like a man is not going to want to be around you, or any person's not going to want to be around you when you're fucking acting like that. Mm-hmm. You're acting like a spoiled little fucking brat.
Yeah, she was
acting and like he didn't want to deal with it. He knew exactly what that conversation would have sounded like, and he did not want to talk to her about it.
Yeah, I get it because I think it's like the way that obviously when someone repetitively sees the way that you're reacting to everything they're saying, they're gonna be scared to ever come to you with anything ever again because they know your reaction is gonna be poor. Exactly. And it's gonna be like you're gonna be freaking out, which is like why it's so important to make your partner comfortable coming to you about things that like maybe upset them or bother them, because then they won't hold everything in and like end up resenting you because they can't talk to you about it, because every single time and I've been guilty of that in my relationships before, like freaking out and then making them feel like uncomfortable to come to me about a problem in the future, and then like my partner would come to me and be like, well, I don't want you to like be upset about this or like freak out, and then I'd be like, wait, why would you think that?
Dude, my biggest pet peeve though is when they don't tell you something and you've never freaked out.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, I don't want you to get mad. I'm like, well, now I'm extra mad. And on the other side of that coin, like even if I am freaking out, like I shouldn't be doing that, but give me the chance to not freak out. Like if we've had a conversation and I'm like, okay, like you're right, I'm sorry, like I shouldn't have reacted that way, like, but I still want you to come to me, tell me and let me not freak out. Don't keep lying to me.
Yeah.
Like that shit will piss me off so quick.
But I would be scared to go to her too, because she was freaking out about every single little thing and things that you wouldn't even think. Like he had to be so careful with his words, because even him saying like he was trying to be nice, telling Huda that he was talking to Iris saying like, yeah, they had a bad day, but like she's still my girl. Like he was trying to be positive, and she just ignored everything.
Don't ever tell another bitch our problems.
Like that is actually crazy.
And also
she's gonna find a problem with everything, so it's like you feel like you can't even say anything to her.
That was in reference to pancakes.
Yes. They were having such a bad day that day because of pancakes.
I would be talking shit too about that. I'd be like, this bitch is fucking pissed at me because I didn't give her bacon.
Yeah.
And eggs.
And it was a little undercooked.
Dude.
Just put it back on the damn stove.
Put it in the damn microwave, girl. Or actually, better yet, don't eat it. Just throw it away and be like, that was really good. Thank you for making me that.
I would do that. That's always what I like, because I always see like the effort. Obviously they didn't mean to fucking give it to you undercooked, and then rubbing that in his face is so mean.
Dude.
I would much rather like my partner just be like, oh, thank you so much, I appreciate it, and never say anything again about it.
She's like, breakfast is the bare minimum. Like, what do you want him to do?
Well, what are you like?
What have you done besides bother him?
Are you being a nice partner in turn? Because I wouldn't be giving my partner anything if they were acting like that to me.
She's lucky she even got a pancake, undercooked or not. The fuck?
Maybe it was a protein pancake.
Oh, we're just going to spiral about Huda for probably 20 more minutes.
I know, it's so hard not to.
When Iris was telling her about the date, and she was like, what'd you guys do?
Bro!
And Iris is like, oh, we just sat on the beach and talked.
My dream date.
Oh, that's my dream date. And
he knows that.
And he knows that.
As if he planned it.
Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up that your dream date
is sitting on
guest
the
on my
beach.
podcast is all I can think of every time I hear that. Is sitting on the beach talking? Girl, me and you do that all the time.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Dream date?
That's the bare minimum. Like,
I love that Iris left out that they went kayaking.
I know, but why? Girl, you should have just said it.
I would have said
kayaking.
we
had so much fun.
We went
I had a beer.
We made out under the trees. I would have been lying.
Same. And it was so sad because Hannah was literally trying to tell them about her day, and Huda's like,
Huda's like, I have to go to the bathroom, and fucking runs away. Like, actually, I want to hear about Hannah's date. Yeah, still like, to this day, I want to know.
Same.
We'll never know.
We'll never fucking know because she's so annoying. And then she's like, did he talk or
did he talk about me?
Huda asking Iris.
Yeah.
Did he talk about me? Did he bring me up? She's like, no, he just said it was a stressful situation. Which why would he be talking about her?
What's he gonna do? If he's talking about you, he's talking shit about you.
Yeah.
At this point, because
what is he gonna say?
Honestly, I would have been relieved if he hadn't talked about me. If that was me, if I was Huda, I'd be like, oh, good.
Because then she would have been like,
what he said.
You don't talk about to another bitch about our problems. Dude. And he took that advice and he didn't. He didn't talk about it, girl. So you're gonna be mad either way, but whatever.
I am very happy that he ended up picking Iris, though.
Same.
That was a shocker.
And she's like, Huda's behind the door being like, liar.
Liar about what? What is he lying? Huda, if you could please write me.
Because he like right before that he had said she's not my type, whatever, and then
Did
that's
he
why
say
she
that,
came
though?
out gun. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
He literally said to Huda, he was like, I don't remember him saying anything about like her not being attractive. I think she spun that a little out, or maybe he did, but it wasn't on camera.
Yeah.
But he did say, no, she's not my type.
Probably to shut her up.
Probably to make her fucking stop whining.
And also, he was the one that was like, I want to start over kind of and like just start being friends again so that we can rebuild trust in the relationship because I do like you. And she was like, no, I'm done. Okay, you're done. Bye. I'll pick someone else.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll pick Iris. Maybe she is my scapegoat. But guess what? He's not going to win. He's going to have a good summer, and you're going to spend the whole summer pissed off, crying, and your lashes falling off. So, sorry.
They are lash extensions.
No, she was putting them on.
Oh, I saw her brushing them out with a brush like fucking what's-her-face used to do.
What's her face? No, I saw her like putting them on.
Oh.
I think they're the ones that like go underneath the like clusters.
I just thought because like they always tell you to brush them like every single second of the day.
There's no shot they're getting lash fills while they're in the villa.
Well, it's only been 2 weeks.
She would need a lash fill by now. With volume, you would notice if she was missing one.
I don't know what they are, but
if like 4 fall out, it looks like you have like spider webs.
Yeah, I never got volume. I got natural.
Yeah.
So I would leave mine on for like a month.
Yeah, those are easier to hide because it's just like one.
Crazy.
Oh my God. And what else happened? Nothing? I feel like we had so much more to discuss. Oh, Iris going behind Huda was interesting as well.
Yeah, it was interesting. I wonder, like, I wonder if Jeremiah was, like, shocked about that, or if they talked about it just, like, at that moment, or what.
I'm sure he understands. She
Yeah.
probably saw that Huda was staying at that point.
And then was like, fuck.
I have to go
can't have
behind
her
Huda.
backlash.
Yeah. I'm shocked by Jeremiah not going behind her a little bit.
I love that he didn't, though.
I
like,
know,
thank
me too.
God.
We're going to get Hurricane Huda part 3 on
then,
Thursday.
like, Huda being like, I love you to Iris. You're so fake.
So fake.
Like, so fake.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
They were all so fed up with her. Like, stop saying,
Why?
like, stop saying thank you. We don't want to be here.
Why
we don't want to do this.
literal fuck did you guys save her then? They probably think that America likes her, and they don't want to piss us off. But please, we're begging you, vote her out.
Speaking of, when Huda and Jeremiah were in the speakeasy and they were talking about why they think that Iris and Jeremiah got put together, Huda saying, well, I think America saw that you weren't doing enough for me. And Jeremiah was like, no, I think they saw that you were being toxic and they wanted me to separate from you. And she was like, so you think America hates me?
Yeah, we do.
Unfortunately, yes.
She needs to go in the mirror like that meme and be like,
yes, like, seriously, I genuinely feel like there's gonna
scared.
have to be a fucking apology tour after she gets off this show. And she's gonna be like, guys, like, because if this were me and I was on the show and then I came out and saw everyone literally thinks I have, like, cuckoo cranny problems.
Everyone is diagnosing her also on
I know.
TikTok. They're like, she has 5 reasons why Huda has borderline personality disorder. I'm like, what?
I mean, yeah, I would say that, but, like, obviously I can't diagnose her, but I would be like, you definitely give the traits that my sister, like, she reminds me so much of my sister, and I'm like, you could be reacting, girl. But yeah, she's just so delusional. She just doesn't realize that, no, girl, it's you. You are toxic.
Yeah.
And we wanted to split you guys up.
We wanted to send your ass home, but none of the Islanders agreed. Unfortunately. It's time to go, Huda. It's time to go. Does America ever get the power to vote people straight up off or no?
Well,
we get to
rank them or whatever, vote for our favorite.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if that's every season. I think they kind of pick and choose. But I want to do that. I know.
This only vote that we've had so far, I feel like was the first time we ever got to like pick who somebody couples up with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Usually we just have to like nudge them. We're like, we hate this person, vote them last. And then hopefully it works.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Do you have a prediction for what the future holds or no?
What do we think? I think that, well, I did see a TikTok and it was like this girl was checking up on season 6 and where they were on this exact timeline. So like comparing where everyone was at, and none of PPG was with
their finals.
Yeah. Kenny wasn't even in the building yet.
Yeah. Miguel wasn't either, was he?
Yeah, but
are you sure?
Someone else was coupled up with Miguel at the time.
Janae
was with Hakeem.
Hakeem's gone by episode 3.
Hakeem? Wait, or Janae was with Connor, maybe? No, Leah was with Connor.
Leah does not get coupled up with Connor first. Janae does. I just rewatched it. Hold on.
Wait, but I'm talking about where they are in this.
I know. Hold on.
I'll look at this girl's TikTok.
14.
Oh, okay. Watching season 6, episode 12 to gauge where we were in the season. Liv with Miguel, Janae with Hakeem, Leah with Connor.
Oh. Who? Maybe I'm confusing.
I think Janae was already with Connor before this, and then Leah, they couple up right after, because I remember that little tiff they had.
Yeah, because is Hakeem the guy that came with Connor? No,
Hakeem was an OG. I thought Hakeem was an OG.
Hakeem was the tall guy.
That guy.
No,
that's Hakeem.
I know. That's who I was thinking of. I thought he went home. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But they did Casa in episode 18. Wait.
Oh, no way.
No.
I'd be gauging that.
19.
Hakeem was dumped on day 11.
All right. Well, then I don't remember what
He
I
entered
watched.
on day 2. I was dumped at 11.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Okay.
So they could all be in different couples within a couple weeks' time.
Yeah.
Because none of these people fucking worked out. Liv with Miguel is crazy.
Liv was with every person.
Yeah, Liv was with every person.
Oops. I feel like
I think
Landry and Taylor will stay together.
I agree. I think they
Unless Casa is like crazy, but I don't think it will be. For him, at least.
Yeah, I think that they'll end up together. Even if they did couple up with other people during Casa, I think they'll end up coming back together. Because I think like the slower couples always end up back together.
I think Hannah and Pepe will both be fucking crazy in Casa.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
I love Hannah so much.
I know I love Hannah, too.
And Sierra and Nick.
We don't see enough of them to know anything about their relationship.
I think if there was anything good going on, we'd be shown it.
I don't think so. They don't really show, like, when people are solid, they don't show them a lot.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Unless they were talking about their feelings, being like, I really like you. But there's been so much Huda and Jeremiah drama that we've not gotten any good things from any of the couples.
Yeah, I was thinking that about Leah and Miguel. They never showed them.
They
and we
never,
were all
we
so
all
confused.
Yeah, we all thought, like, they don't like each other that much.
We were like, Leah's going to get back together with Rob for 20 episodes.
But they loved each other, and they're still together.
I love that for them.
Same. But,
well,
I predict they'll all not be together other than Alandra and Taylor.
Yeah, I agree with that prediction.
And I can't wait for Casa.
Maybe Ace and Chelley might. Maybe.
But I think... I don't know.
I don't think he's going to be bad in Casa.
I don't think so either, just because I think he's just so, like... He's honestly quiet and, like, very...
But funny.
Low key, like calm with everything he says. I don't know.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. All right, guys.
That's the end of that episode. Goodbye. Thank you so much for being here.
Leave your thoughts below, and we love you so much. We'll kiss you on the lips. Bye.